Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at the worst things people overheard in a conversation. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. My daughter was talking to a kid at a playground. She was showing him a scar she had on her leg from a bike wreck. He showed her a scar on his arm and said, "I got cut with a knife and had to get stitches. It's why I can't see my mum anymore." He was maybe 5. Wait, huh? As in his mum did that to him and then now she's in jail kind of thing? That's so sad when your mom should be the best person in your life to protect you. Man, that's upsetting. For a child to go through that is actually so sad. I was a manager at a resort in the mountains. It was the late 90s and we did not have telephones in the rooms, and this was before anyone had cell phones. A young woman asked to use our office after hours. I listened to this poor woman tell her mother that her boyfriend just admitted to cheating on her and that he tested positive for AIDS. I felt so sorry for her. Wow, that's so upsetting. Like, bro, cheating is already enough, but now you have the possibility of giving her HIV? Come on now. Stood behind a couple arguing loud. The man screams, "What the F were you thinking? I thought you were in danger. I almost called 911. To which she screamed, "I'm so sorry for wanting to send you something sexy. That won't happen again." Me and my boyfriend had to contain our laughter. Wait, what did she even send? What? What did she send that he thought she was in danger and that he thought he had to call 911? What the heck did she send? Oh, maybe she probably sent him, she was handcuffed, tied up, that kind of stuff. Went to a wedding which my roommate's girlfriend also attended without my roommate. She introduced her fiance, a different man, to a group of people without realizing I was nearby. What? So she had a boyfriend and a fiance. Wow. Pathetic human being. I once was forced to take a 6-hour car ride with my mother, aunt and grandmother. They discussed the sex lives the entire time. I was 12 at the time. Why would you freaking talk about that in front of a kid? Did they just forget he was in there? Jeez. That's so stupid. How does someone drown underwater? Dude, some people are so stupid, but they think other people are stupid. Stupid people. If she thinks that, then she must be a fish, right? Overheard with no context at the bar. The snake blood was okay. It just tasted like human blood. Oh. I do know that's a thing, that some people drink snake blood. Ugh. But really? Human blood? Oh, some people taste their own blood, so yeah, I get that. Sometimes when you get a cut and then you just suck on your wound. I guess that's what they mean, that it tastes like human blood. Not that they actually ate an entire human, right? Right? Walking through a mall while in high school. A woman walking with her husband, I assumed, told him, "What you've done is worse than mass murder." I've thought about this for a long time. What did he do? In college, at a dorm, I was playing pool with my roommate. We were in the main lobby, and later another guy from another floor came down with a buddy and sat down to watch us play and reserved the table so they could play the next game. The guy was talking to his buddy about how the cops interviewing him because he had sex with a passed out drunk girl in her dorm room. She woke up in the middle of it and started freaking out. The guy was acting like it wasn't a big deal and she was blowing it out of proportion, and he was the true victim. The guy then starts to buddy up to us. We kind of coldly blew him off, finished our game and got out. A week later, I opened the newspaper and sure enough, he'd been charged. This was 25 years ago, kind of chilling. Never found out if he was guilty or not, but the dude legitimately did not think he did anything wrong. He didn't think he did anything wrong. He had sex with a girl who was passed out and he thinks he did nothing wrong. Ew. How do you even think like that? If the girl is passed out, how the heck is she gonna give you her consent, yo? I work at a restaurant, and one time I was bringing the food out to this table of 4 women, all approximately in the 50s to 60s, just in time to hear one say to the others, so I decided to go with an ass play theme. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. And I don't want to Google it. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I guess it's obviously something inappropriate, right? Standing in line behind a couple at a restaurant waiting to be seated. Guy, "Oh, so you'll never believe who I got an email from." Girl, "Oh yeah, who?" Guy smirking happy, "From the old place. It was all about compost and..." Girl, "Look, I just can't, okay? I can't get into that again. Not again." I want to know what happened with the compost at the old place so badly. Dude, these combos are suspicious. In a restaurant, sitting behind me were 3 men who obviously work together, talking to what I gathered a new employee about wife swapping, and the new guy wasn't having it. Wife swapping? They want to swap their wives? What the heck is that? I've never ever heard of this before. Hey, do you want to swap wives for the weekend? Worst one is probably on my first and last family vacation. Overheard my father explaining to my cousin, who was the same age as me, 18, just fresh out of school, that my life is completely pointless because my older brother has already achieved all the goals a son should, so there's no point in me at all. Seriously, that father sounds pathetic. Excuse me, like that's her life. You have no right to say what she can and cannot do with her life, alright? She's gonna achieve all the amazing things and you can't do anything about it. I guess it was when I was young, maybe 8 or 9 years old, my mum and dad were fighting. I heard my mum yell, "You don't even care about them. I'll take them and you will never see us again." And then my dad yelled back, "Why don't I just kill you and then kill them right now?" Glass then shattered. I ran and grabbed my baseball bat thinking I'd have to kill my dad to save my mum, but he just ran out of the house instead. Turns out the glass shattering was something my mum threw at him after he said he'd kill her and my 2 siblings and I. She's a fierce woman. Wow. Yeah, I think any mom would do that too. Like, you don't ever say that. How could you threaten to kill your own kids? It's so sad that you do hear stories about this when, you know, parents break up and then one of the other parent just ends up killing the kids. Overheard a nurse getting incredibly excited about a man's prostate cancer diagnosis because, and I quote, "He was such a mama's boy, I had to leave him. He wouldn't stop doing things for her, and he's such a pussy for it. Like, he actually got her a Mother's Day card, but all he got me on Mother's Day was Wendy's. He kinda deserves it." And the most obnoxious laughter ever. Why would she think she deserves something on Mother's Day when she's his partner? Like, you're not his mother. Do you want to be his mother? What the heck? That's the most terrible person ever. Being happy that someone got cancer. You're terrible. She was proceeded to be ripped apart by the specialist on staff, thankfully, but this woman was genuinely happy that her ex-boyfriend's prostate cancer was a thing, all because he loved his mum. Also, apparently she didn't even have a kid. She just thought the world revolved around her. I haven't gone back there yet. However, I do hope upon return she's been terminated because that's effed up. No one should ever be happy if someone has cancer. Me and my friend were just using an elevator when one of my neighbors, an elderly woman, joined us. We tried some small talk with her until she dumped the info that despite doing everything in the house, no one wanted her and her daughter was looking some asylums to throw her in. Oh, that's awkward. I swear, some strangers be making small talk that's just too deep, man. Like, no. But honestly, that is so sad. Just thinking about it, like, you take care of your kids and you do so much for them, and in the end they just don't even want to do anything for you. They just want to throw you away. That's tough. I overlooked someone breaking up the marriage of 15 years over WhatsApp. It was surreal. I could see the guy's messages coming in and he was going crazy. This was years ago when I was on vacation in America. I was on a bus and I just happened to glance at a 35-ish looking woman's phone. I was standing and she was sitting with her back to me so she couldn't see me. She just typed this whole big message about how she thought it was best that they weren't going to see each other and that she was going to leave him. She didn't give any reason why. I guessed it was just something. She was being weirdly casual about it. The guy replied instantly and seemed very surprised and upset. He was asking her questions why she would do this, while she barely answered. She just said stuff like, "We had a nice time together. I'm sure you'll meet someone nice," while not actually responding to anything the guy was asking. The guy was saying stuff like, "How could you leave me after 15 years of marriage? There was another guy, wasn't there?" He basically kept repeating those two things for a while, but he wasn't getting through to her. And she just kept saying stuff like, "I'm sorry it didn't work out. I still love you though," not responding to his actual words. It was like seeing an AI talk to a very distressed man. I don't know why she was being so casual and why she wasn't engaging with the guy's messages at all. I don't know why they were doing this over WhatsApp. This whole time, this lady didn't make a single noise or movement. She seemed totally emotionless. Eventually, I had to get off the bus, so I don't know what happened with them. I thought maybe I was just being pranked or they were screwing around. It was a very weird experience. Ooh. The only thing I can think about is she already went through everything. You know, the motions of breakup, grieving the relationship, and then she tells him that she wants to break up. Because I know that's for some people, they're already over the relationship for 1 year and then they decide to break up. That's why you don't see them get hurt when they say they want to break up, because they kind of already went through it. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!